Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, like I always say, welcome to the channel. Today is Thursday, September 29th, 2022. I hope that you're all doing very well. And in today's video, I'm going to officially announce here on the channel that it is Pittsburgh Visionwalk season. The Pittsburgh Visionwalk is going to take place on Saturday, October 29th, 2022. And in this video, I want to accomplish a couple things. First, I want to explain to people who may be new to my channel what my connection is to the Visionwalk and the Foundation Fighting Blindness, how I got involved, why I got involved, as well as talk about some ways that you can get involved and contribute to the Visionwalk that is going to be here before we know it. So I'm going to jump right into it. So for those who may not know, I have a genetic retinal disease called retinitis pigmentosa. Like I said, it's a genetic condition and it causes the retina cells to die over the course of somebody's life, starting with the rod cells that are responsible for peripheral vision and night vision, and then slowly progresses to deterioration of the cone cells, which are responsible for color vision, attention to detail, and central vision. It doesn't always lead to complete blindness in people that have retinitis pigmentosa. However, it is a relatively common prognosis for people who have this condition. In my case in particular, I have no remaining vision in my left eye. It's completely blind, completely dark, and I have what's called tunnel vision in my right eye. And that is where my vision stands. That's why I know about the Foundation Fighting Blindness. That is why I got involved with the Foundation Fighting Blindness. And I've been involved with the foundation as a volunteer since about fall of 2017. So it's been 5 years. It's my 5 year anniversary with the foundation as a volunteer. And about a year and a half ago almost, I was approached rather, to be the president of the Pittsburgh chapter for the Foundation Fighting Blindness. And I became the president back in June of last year, 2021, and things have been going really well ever since. And I was also a co-chair of the Pittsburgh Vision Walk for 2021 and have chosen to be a co-chair for the 2022 walk as well. So that's my backstory. That's how I got involved. And before I jump into the next part of the video about how you can contribute, how you can get involved, I do want to talk about not only the impact, like I already talked about the impact of retinitis pigmentosa and inherited retinal disease in my life personally, covered that a little bit. What I would like to do now is I would like to talk about the overall impact of inherited retinal diseases in the United States. There are about 10 million people in the United States who have an inherited retinal disease, and there are multiple inherited retinal diseases. I already talked about mine, which is retinitis pigmentosa, which affects anywhere from 80 to 100,000 people, depending on which statistics you read. There's another condition called Stargard's, which is actually, to my knowledge, the most common inherited retinal disease. There is Usher syndrome, which is a combination of vision loss and hearing loss. And there is rather a whole host of other inherited retinal diseases, like I said, equaling to about 10 million people affected in the United States. And that's not including age-related macular degeneration, which more recently has been included in the Foundation Fighting Blindness's mission of diseases that we are trying to treat and cure. So, a little bit about the foundation. Again, for those who may not know, the Foundation Fighting Blindness is the leading nonprofit in the United States whose mission it is to raise money to fund research that goes into that will eventually lead to clinical trials, and eventually from there lead to treatments and cures for the inherited retinal diseases that I mentioned and the multitude of other diseases that I did not mention that affect millions of people in this country. So that's, again, a little bit of my backstory, a little bit of the foundation and what their mission is, and a little bit of why their mission is so important, not only to me, but to millions of others. So how you can get involved. So the Vision Walk, like I said, is to take place in Pittsburgh, is to take place on October 29th. It's a Saturday. I'm going to have two links in the description. One link is to sort of a general information page about the Pittsburgh Vision Walk specifically, and then the second page is going to be the second link is going to lead you to my team page, where you can either join the team or make a monetary donation towards my team page that will go towards the foundation and their mission. So again, it'll take place on October 29th on the Great Lawn. We'll meet on the Great Lawn at what's now called Acrisure Stadium. It used to be called Heinz Field. For those of you who live in Pittsburgh, I know that we all have our opinions on the name change, but it is what it is. But the Great Lawn at Heinz Field, now called Acrisure Stadium, and there will be a ceremony at the beginning of the walk. There'll be a registration period. Then we'll have a ceremony. We'll have a little bit of a warm up, and then we will have the walk. Again, the details about the times of when certain things start will be included in one of the links in the description of this video. And that's really all I wanted to say. Again, I would really, really appreciate any and all donations that to my team page that you were able and willing to contribute. Would really appreciate it. It means the world to me, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. This is a mission. This is an organization with a mission that could not be more important to me and to millions of others, and that includes dozens of others that I have come to know and become friends with over the last really 5 or 6 years of taking a dive into this community, the low vision and blind community, through online support groups and other ways of getting involved in the community, in that particular community. And the people that I have met and the friendships that I have made are going to be lifelong friendships. And this is a community of really, really great people who happen to have gotten, for lack of a better way of putting it, a bad deal, with these inherited retinal diseases. And it is my mission to bring the Foundation Fighting Blindness's mission forward and accelerate that mission as much as I can, and not only help myself, but the dozens of people that I've become friends with and have grown to really love and care for, as well as the millions of other people in the United States and around the world affected by these blinding diseases. So again, links will be in the description. I would really appreciate any and all contributions, support, anything, even if it's moral support, would be awesome. It would mean the world to me. And that's really all I wanted to say today. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you in advance for any assistance that you can offer to the foundation and to the Visionwalk in Pittsburgh. I love you all very much. I appreciate you very much, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you, and have a great day.